This feels really weird. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi. I know I've been gone for a long time. I am basically here making a video explaining everything that's going on in my life and to explain it to you guys because I've been failing YouTube quite a lot. I started YouTube because it was my way of getting away from my real life. It's kind of like a hobby. My entire life was interfering even with my hobby. My hobby was the only thing at the time that it was clearing my head, and I would have something to do and it would be away from my thoughts, and I would actually, for those minutes, I would be feeling happy and accomplished with something. I stopped for a long time because I had no self-love at all. I was so unhappy, and I basically stopped doing it because a lot of the things around me were just affecting too much my head and my life. And I got to a point my mental health was so bad that my depression got over me, and I thought about I contemplated suicide basically. I was contemplating suicide for a long time. So I decided to make a big change in my life, because if you get to a point you're just miserably unhappy, you just have to have the attitude of just make a change in your life. I was realizing that my life at the time wasn't nowhere near where I wanted to be. Professionally, personally, fitness-wise, like I was not happy at all. So at that time, I had a really long conversation with my boyfriend, but we are still together, so that's great. We are happy. And I had to have a really long conversation to him saying that I felt miserable, I was unhappy. So we both agreed on something. So that something was that we left Portugal. We decided that we would like to try to live abroad. And right now I'm in the UK. Yes, I am back in the UK, and I couldn't be happier about it, to be honest. Oh my god, there's a squirrel! So cute. He's scratching his face, he's so cute. Sorry, I went off topic. We decided to move to the UK. It's not my first time leaving my home country, but I had to go back to understand that I really don't want to live there. And don't get me wrong, I love Portugal. I think it's a beautiful country, amazing food, amazing weather. But I wasn't living, I was surviving, amongst other things that happened, to be honest. So I am going to explain to you, in a summary, the reasons why I left Portugal, and also right now how my life is going right now. One of the first topics that I don't really want to go into it deeply because it's a bit private, but I had loads of family issues. They don't really accept me for who I am, and they were affecting my professional life and my private life too much. I had to stay away from a lot of my family members, to be honest. And do you know what they say? Away from your eyes, away from your heart. Right now I feel a lot healthier, I feel happier, and I have some sort of inner peace now, which I didn't have at all. I was actually embarrassed to film in Portugal because I was just too scared of them listening to me. So yeah, that's about it, but that's all I want to say about it. The second thing that it's kind of related to the first problem, but not just that. I wasn't free at all, and also, even though I was working in my area quite a lot in Portugal, I was finally being able to do it, but I didn't have any free creativity because Portugal in the performance industry, unfortunately, is a very small world in Portugal, unfortunately. And also, it doesn't get really well paid, to be honest. So every single month I was struggling to just pay bills. Yes, I was working a lot, but I had no personal life. I had practically no money to pay my things, and if I had any remaining money left, I couldn't really spend it because it would be like, what, maybe 10 euros, and what can you do with that? I have to eat. Yeah, like I couldn't even save, for example, to travel. The third issue, I already kind of touched it, was that I really didn't have like any money. I was earning money to pay bills, and since I was a kid, I always thought I wasn't made to just pay bills. I wasn't made for this. I was never made for that. I'm too creative to just have that sense of having to live in that box. It's because society makes you think that like you live to pay bills. And if you know what's going on in Portugal, we have such expensive taxes to pay for everything. We have such a bad minimal wage, and we have to pay so much stuff. It's ridiculous, to be honest. Every time I would earn a paycheck, like everything would be gone the next day. So I was just there like, I just worked hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and now there's no money for nothing. And it was frustrating. I always felt like I had like a rope on my neck because I was always with anxiety because I didn't know how my next step was gonna be. It was very stressful and very scary. It's very scary when you can't afford to have your own roof. You can't afford to once in a while go and have a coffee with your friend, or if you want to go and dance sometimes. But it's scary that every single thought of your day is just how much money do I have in my bank account, how much money do I have to pay for my groceries, do I have enough money to pay this, okay, can I pay the electrical bill tomorrow. It was too stressful and I was always so anxious and I hated how I lived at that time. The fourth issue was in terms of my profession. Yes, I was working a lot in my area, which I was very blessed, but once again, they didn't pay me very well. And second, because it's a small industry in Portugal, I never felt really accomplished in anything. I just felt like very empty every time I was doing something. I would get paid the same as someone who didn't work not even half as I did, and even the jobs I was doing, I always felt a bit empty, like I didn't feel my dreams coming true. I didn't feel like everything I worked for my entire life would come true if I would continue there. In a small country, unfortunately, you can't really dream big, and that's a really sad thing to do. That's one of the reasons why I decided to come back to the UK and just try my luck, because this country has so many more opportunities, especially in my area. So I really want to come back and be like, you know what, I'm gonna struggle for a bit, but I know that once I make it, I will feel accomplished. I will feel like, yes, I worked hard for this, and yes, I feel accomplished, and I feel like my dreams are actually coming true. Yeah, the fifth thing is like the UK has a lot of open doors and windows for you. There's so many things that you can do, even if you don't want to perform. Like, it just has so much more opportunities, and even for studying, because one day I want to go back to uni and I want to study more because I do love learning, and in this country they give you a lot of opportunities to do that while you are working, and I feel like it's a very open country in terms of that. They accept you for who you are and for the different things and projects that you want to do. I felt like back in Portugal I was very like strict, like, okay, you have that thing you want to do, so you can only do that, you can't do anything else. And I was like, I have so many things I want to do and so many projects and so many different things that I love. I just felt trapped, completely trapped in like a cage. Like I couldn't really go out of that cage because, oh, this person will judge me, or this will happen, or no, you will never make it. People that are supposed to be your friends are not gonna be your friends anymore because they're gonna be judging you, and they're gonna always try to take you down. And I just felt trapped in a really bad and toxic environment, and I was sick of it. And we understood that we had too many toxic people in our lives, and we just decided, basically, you know what, we need to start over. We need to go back to zero and just start a new life together. And that's what we did, and now we are a lot happier, believe me, and our dreams are starting to come true, basically, because we hustle hard every day, and we are happy that we are finally seeing something coming back to us. Now, one thing that I know everyone is going to be asking is that, yes, me and my boyfriend moved to UK. What about Morena? So Morena, if you don't know, it's our dog, and she is beautiful. She's not with us still, but she's going to be. So at that time we were really stressing out because we didn't really have any money. Basically everything we had was just to pay for our trip to come here, and then we'll see what happens. Luckily enough, I have really good friends in this country that really helped me out at the beginning, so bless them, because they helped me so much, you can't even imagine. Basically, we didn't know how our future was gonna be here, at least for the first couple of months. I refused to abandon her because we found her on the streets, and we found her malnourished, completely anorexic, scared of everything and everyone, and well, she still kinda is, but whatever. We were really scared. We had to lose her, and she's our puppy, our baby. She's my first dog, and I was just devastated that I was like, I can't believe that for me to try to be happy, I have to leave her. Fortunately, we found this pet association in Portugal that really helped us out. We explained our situation. So at the moment, she is in this pet association. She's been taken care of. We pay for her food and any medical treatments that she needs. We paid for her passport and everything because we are trying to find a place here that allows us to have pets. Once we have a place, we can finally bring her to us, and I cannot be happy about it because right now I know she's being really taken good care of. She's playing with other puppies and other dogs, so she couldn't be happier. She really likes the lady who's taking care of her. This lady keeps showing us pictures of her, sometimes videos to show us that she's happy, and we couldn't be more delighted. Obviously, like, my heart hurts every time I see a picture of her because I miss her so much. She's like my little baby, and I miss her so much. We knew that we had to go through this in order to make our lives better and also her life better. So don't worry, it might take a couple of months more, but still I know she's being really taken good care of, and I know once we find a place that we will all be a happy family together again, and I cannot wait to be reunited with her. So that's that. She's still gonna come. I miss her a lot. I love her, but yes, she's still part of my family and she will always be part of my family. I will never, never, ever abandon that beautiful face, beautiful fluffy face. Those are the reasons why I left and I decided to move here. Now, what am I doing at the moment in the UK? When I got here, I just needed any job, anything that I could actually survive and pay bills and rent and I could eat. So right now, as you can probably guess, one of the easiest jobs to get when you go to a new country is a job in hospitality. So right now I am working in hospitality. It's not a job that I particularly enjoy, but it pays the bills. I can eat, I can pay rent, I can pay my bills, I have money for myself, I have money to spend on Harry Potter things. Come on, I couldn't be happy about it. It's not my dream job at all, because my dream job is anything related to performance, and honestly anything related to social media in terms of YouTube or Instagram, because I do love filming, I do love taking photos, I do love being creative about it, even though I'm still learning a lot. At the moment, I'm working in hospitality. On my days off, I always apply for agencies to see if they want to work with me, if they want to represent me and send me for like auditions and castings. So most of my days I spend on my computer sending emails and answering to emails and trying to see which photos I have that are nice, trying to check my videos. You guys have been seeing loads and loads of like random uploads in my channel, because those were like performance videos that I had in a different channel. But I am deleting that one because I'm just not active on it. There's no point. And I do show my YouTube channel, I do show my website when I apply for those agencies, for them to see my work or have a glimpse of my work, let's just say it. Yes, and I basically want to create this big platform where I can just be free and just be creative, and some days I feel like I want to talk about Harry Potter, some days I want to just perform to you guys, or I just want to talk, or I want to try to be crafty, or I want to bake. I just want to be creative, because this right here is something that I really enjoy doing it, and I've always wanted to do it, and it took me too long to actually start doing it, because I always had this little voice in my head saying I couldn't do it, and what's the point of me doing it? Everyone is gonna hate it. And to be honest, I don't really care that people hate my videos, because I really do enjoy doing them. I do enjoy the process of filming and talking about stuff I love. I love the fact that I can just talk about whatever I like, and some people enjoy it and want to talk to me as well. I just want to be creative, and hopefully in this country, with the right people and with the freedom that I finally have, I can do it, and I can just try things out and not being scared of someone coming in here and trying to interfere in my filming or in my ideas. Although I find it really hard to film right now, because I do live with roommates, and sometimes I don't want to upset them, or I don't want to make a lot of noise while I'm filming, and also I don't want to have like background noise while I'm filming. So the fact that I'm in the UK, I can get a lot more of Harry Potter things. Let me tell you that. It makes my heart very happy. It doesn't make my wallet very happy, and also my boyfriend doesn't get very happy when I spend a lot of money on Harry Potter, but I don't care. A lot of changes in my life and a lot of new things are coming along, and I'm very excited about it, and I would like to post a video per week. I'm gonna see how I deal with the time management, and also, as I said, I live with roommates, it's a bit hard. Basically, I will post whenever I can, and I would like to try to do it like once in a week, but if it's not possible, I'm sorry. But for the moment, it's been complicated because I'm trying to do a lot of things at the same time, because I don't want to stay in hospitality forever. And that's the tea on that. But since I moved back to the UK, I did make a huge, for me it's a huge change. I stopped eating meat and I completely changed how I eat, and right now I try to be as healthy as I can. I started to use Herbalife products as well. I became an independent member. This is not sponsored, I'm just saying that's also a change in my life, because these are products that I actually do believe in, and I've seen changes in me and I feel a lot healthier. Since I moved to this country, I made so many changes in myself, and I'm very happy, and to be honest, I am proud of myself for having the guts, the bravery, Gryffindor, I can say the bravery to just completely change my life again and start over again, because I was unhappy. And now, can I say that I'm happy? Yes, I am happy. I'm not the happiest I've ever been, but I am happy, and I am building my happiness, and I'm building my life again, and I am building my dreams and my projects, and I'm very excited about it. And I have a wonderful man next to me that helps me with that as well. So baby, if you are watching this video, thank you so much for all your support and for going on this crazy journey with me. I do miss some things in Portugal, but for me, I see it as a country to visit now, as holidays, to visit a couple of friends and a couple of family members, but that's about it. I don't really see it to live anymore. Unless you are rich, you don't really have a good life there, so that's the tea. If the lighting isn't the best, or the background, it's the best I can do in terms of filming right now, because we are living in a tiny bedroom, let me tell ya. And also, I forgot my tripod back in Portugal, so I'm gonna show you a clip of like how you guys are standing right now. So yeah, this is how you guys are standing right now in basically a bunch of Herbalife products. But yeah, that's the tripod now, and also I'm using natural lighting. The room is quite like yellow, so that's why I don't really have like a completely clean background, but it's okay. We have to work with whatever we've got, and that's what I'm doing. I'm very excited for what life has in front of me. I'm very excited to do a lot more projects. I'm very excited the fact that I'm in a country where I can visit the Harry Potter studios. Now I'm actually like here, I can try to plan that. I'm just excited for life now, and I hope that you guys understand why I had to take time off. Not really time off, I just couldn't film at all because I wasn't free. I wasn't free, I wasn't happy. I feel free, I feel happy. Yeah, it was very scary at the beginning. You act completely different when you are 100% independent and you don't have to give any answers to anyone about what you do with your life or what you do with your money or this or that. And I own my life now. It's mine and no one else's. And for many, many years I was just obeying other people. I'm not anymore. I feel absolutely free, and as I said before, I am super excited for the future. Thank you so much for this, for watching this video and to listen to my life update basically. I'm excited, I hope you guys are excited too. Let me know in the comments like any specific videos you want to watch. I do have a couple of ideas, let's see if I can make them true here because I have very limited space to be honest. But I am very, very excited to be here. As you can see, like I couldn't really smile before because I didn't feel like smiling before, and now I'm happy. I'm eating healthy and I feel healthier. I've been lacking a bit in the gym, to be honest. Like when I got here I had my game strong, but then I got really sick for a while and then I was like, yeah, I'll go to the gym later. I need to work on that. I need to force myself to go to the gym today. You need to like push me and say like, go to the gym, girl, because you need to get in shape for auditions and castings. Like you need to look hot, and it's harder to look hotter than I am, but it is possible, just so you guys know. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I really hope to see you in the next video, so bye!